what's good, is Reflect here, and I'll be showing how to make dark orchestral beats like Southside from scratch. So yeah, let's get started. So I know it says 120, but I actually started at 160. I just slowed it down a little bit. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what I did to the sample, but I'm gonna try my best to break it down. Alright, so first I loaded up this Spitfire solo violin in Contact, and this is the melody I laid down. So yeah, y'all gonna have to trust the process on this because this sounds terrible. Alright, so as you can see, I added a fruity delay. This is the settings. Next I went to Strings of Winter. This is the preset, and I laid down this melody right here. So yeah, again, trust the process. As you can see, this one has no effects. Next I went to the Choir Essentials kit, the children's performance, and this is what I laid down. Yeah, it's a pretty fast melody because if you play just the first 3 sounds, it's missing like some rhythm, so that's where this choir comes in. So as you can see, the key we're in is F minor, and as you can see, first I did an F minor chord with an F on top. The way you do that is you do F, skip a note, G or G sharp, skip a note, C, and then I just put an F up top. And as you can see, I copied that over, and using these half steps right here, these tension notes, I just brought down the second note down to a G, and then again I copied that over, and as you can see, I used this tension note right here, and at the end I just made a G chord, and I literally just copied that over throughout the whole thing, as you can see here. And as you can see, I had a compressor on this just to turn the volume up a little bit. After that, I brought in this LA Custom C7 wash, and this is the melody output. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to break this down because, like I said, I don't really remember what I did. Yeah, so I started with the root note. I put just an F note right here, and then I brought the velocity all the way up. And then right here, I put an F. I did an F minor chord right here, as you can see, again with the F up top. And I delayed this C right here just a little bit, and this G. And then, again, using these half steps, if I bring this up an octave, you can see this is one right beside each other, and this G is again from the F minor chord. So all these notes are from that same chord except for this A. It's just there because it sounded good. So honestly, I just created a small rhythm following the metronome. It's very simple. I literally just copied that over throughout the whole thing, and then I just did Alt R just to randomize the velocity, as you can see here. And that's pretty much how I made the sample. Next, this is what really changed the sample up. Like I told you, trust the process. So I routed them all to the mixer. I did control left click on all these. I went here, right click, and route to this track only, and I added a halftime with the 1.5 on it, and this is what that sounds like now. Yeah, that sounds fire compared to this. So yeah, but with the halftime on, if I play it with the metronome, as you can see, it just doesn't line up. So what I did was I just selected all these, right? I right click and quick render as audio clip, and so that's where I got all these, right? And since it wasn't on time, I put it on time, which was 120. So now if I play this with the metronome, this is what it sounds like. So yeah, now it's on time. But as you can see, when I brought it back to 120, it didn't loop to 8 bars. So what I did with all the samples, I like brought them all in, right? And I just cut up right here and right here. I don't know how I chopped it, but I chopped it a certain way, right? So then this is what the final loop so far sounds like. And that just loops over. I forgot to mention, I brought these up an octave just because halftime brings it down, and I wanted to bring it back to where I had it. So halftime makes it go down here. I just made it go back up. And yeah, after that, what I did was I added this accent from my Noir Volume 3 kit. It sounds like this. And I just had that repeating over. And I got this Sub Bass 7 from Nuclear Volume 1 by Tri-Freeze and Max Shooter. And this is the pattern I laid down for that. This G, as you can see, it's from the C minor chord, skip note again, and then skip note right here, so it's G. Then I just arranged it a little bit, and I went to the master, went right here, did Alt R, and render it as an audio file. And I pitched it down 200 cents, and now this is what the final loop sounds like. I did add drums. Let me break those down real quick. Yeah, before I added drums, actually I brought in the loop again and I pitched it up 100 cents. So now we went from A sharp to B. Let me just break down the drums real quick. Yeah, all these drums are from my Noir Volume 3 kit. I'm just working on like the final drums, final little bits and pieces. And yeah, that'll be out soon. It's gonna be completely free. And yeah, let's just break this down. So yeah, I just started with the intense snare from my kit. That's what that sounds like. And I added this hi-hat into my kit, the dyno hat. And I just did this little triplet. So I went to the magnet, I went to third beat, and this is what that sounds like. Yeah, it looks complicated, but it's really not. So first I started off with this just triplet bounce right here. As you can see here, it's copied over throughout the whole thing. Next, I just added these low notes right here, the C, these C's right here. Let me delete everything else. So this is what it sounded like after. Yeah, and then I had just these basic rolls right here. I think they were third step, but yeah, it's third step rolls. As you can see for this, I played with the velocities a lot, just so it adds more bounce. Because if I had it everything like this, it sounds cool, but it could be better. So yeah, I added another roll right here. I think this one is 6 step, and then that one fades up. And then I just added this final hi-hat right here. Now this is what that sounds like. Literally what I did was I copied this over, and all I did was these rolls. If I copy this over and I select these rolls and pitch it up, as you can see, they literally match. And that's literally all I did. Next, I routed it to a mixer and I put this effectress on it. Yeah, pretty fire. Next, I added this snare. And that's literally just copied over. Honestly, I couldn't tell you how I made this. Next, I added this crash for my kit. That's what it sounds like. And then this open hat. And then I added this snare roll at the end. It's pretty simple. All I did for this was third beat, just put one on every note. And right here, if I remember correctly, it was third step, and then I copied this over. And as you can see, I played with the velocities. Yeah, next I added this Z808. It looks complicated, but it's pretty spacey and simple. What I did to make this punch is I just boosted the gain up 5% right here. And then I turned it out quite a bit. And this is the pattern I laid down for that. Simple. So I just had this 1, 2, 3 kind of pattern, and I copied that over, as you can see here. And then right here I just added this roll. It's a third step roll, and as you can see, I play with the velocities. I mean, you don't have to play with the velocities. This is what it sounds like without it, but it just doesn't have that same bounce. Yeah, I copied that over, as you can see. And right here, I just added the same roll. I copied it over. Following the scale, I went up to 3. And then right here, I just went up like a million octaves. Yeah, last sound I added was this rat kick, and this is the pattern. Yeah, Pretty simple. It's just this 2-bar pattern. As you can see, it's literally repeated over. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole beat. Only thing else I added was the spins. I just Control A, Control C, went to the spins, Control V, and as you can see, it's literally the same pattern. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole beat. If you like the sounds, it'll be in my Noir Volume 3 kit coming soon. It's gonna be completely free. As you can see, it has a bunch of accents. It has a bunch of unique drums right here. It's still being worked on. I have like a bunch of drum midis. I'm still working on it. It's almost done though. And it also has this essentials folder where it's all these go-to sounds that I have. It has melody flips, like it's just random melodies that you can use as starters. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want this kit, it'll be free. Follow my Instagram for updates. And yeah, stay tuned, and I'm out.